Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning in to another episode of The Wunderkind Show. I know. You're like, why is he laughing? Why is he so funny? You know why I'm laughing? Because the media really does not know anything when it comes to these NFL players at all. They're in the dark. So today, right, or matter of fact, let me rewind this a little bit. Because DeAndre Hopkins has been a hot button topic for the last week and a half when it comes to the Ravens, when it comes to the Cardinals, when it comes to the Jets, when it comes to the Bills, when it comes to the Patriots. Okay? So the man took a trip out to Miami. Of course, people thought that it was Lamar with him. People are saying it's A.J. Brown. We don't know, right? But what we do know is that it did leak, right, from media sources that Lamar had asked for OBJ and also DeAndre Hopkins to at least get him back to the negotiating table for the Ravens. The Ravens said we can't get one because we can't afford it, you know what I'm saying? And we can't get you two, but we can get you one because we just can't afford it. And then you heard the media jump on that and be like, yeah, because DeAndre, he wants a raise. He doesn't want to play for what he's playing for. He wants more money. More. Give me more money. But guess what? DeAndre, just like how you see what Lamar does, heard the lies. They heard the silver-tongued devils trying to spread narratives amongst the masses. That means all of us. That means you. That means me. Trying to change our perspective into what they deem reality. And guess what he said? No. That's a lie. That never happened. So I'm going to read exactly what he said because it was real short. But he goes over and he says, per Hopkins doesn't want a raise. Signed, Nuke. Signed, him. Signed, DH. This is hilarious. And the reason why this is funny to me and why it tickles my fancy is because of this. The media, through this whole endeavor, if you guys haven't noticed, so you got to be able to read through the lines, through this entire endeavor when it's come to Lamar, has only put out hit pieces against Lamar. Nothing they have said, right, has been on the side of Lamar. Everything has been on the side of the Ravens. And even if it's a mistake by the Ravens, or thus something that they're supposed to do, they water it down with such nice words of understanding. You know where I'm coming from. So this thing is funny because they were saying one of the reasons why DeAndre Hopkins could not go to the Baltimore Ravens because he was too expensive. And that not only is he more expensive, but he wants more money. And the reason why I'm saying it, because that's exactly from the same report that came out from Michael Lombardi about Lamar wanting both of them to be on the team before he talks back to the Baltimore Ravens. This is why the media gets me mad. You understand? Because so far they've been caught in lies. They've been caught in treachery. They've been caught in disillusioned fantasies. And guess what? They have not retracted. They have not apologized. They have let their words do their level 3 destruction on the minds of the masses. And now we have to sit here. We have to sit here and try to wiggle our way through each word, through each statement, each saying, just to try to find a silver sliver of truth. When did it get that the media was nothing more than conjecture? No. I need to know. When did it become that the media was nothing but front runners? social media enthusiasts. It's hard to have this mindset, right? Because it's like, then what do you believe? The mainstream media has been in the dark about everything regarding and pertaining to Lamar Jackson. And so much so that they tried to wiggle their way into the DeAndre Hopkins thing. And DeAndre Hopkins shut it down as quickly as it started. And the problem I'm having with all of this is they're not stopping. Oh. Why do y'all lie so much? Don't you know? Scratch a lie, catch a thief. Oh. Y'all deserve slaps. Stop lying. Find the truth. Speak the truth. Be the truth. 3 T's. I'm just a loss of the words at this point, because what do you want us to do as fans? We have to hang our hat on something, right? And they know that. That momentary weakness in a situation where we have absolutely no idea what's going on. We're clamoring, scratching for any little bit of information, and they're taking advantage of it. And look, I don't see how this should be let go. And what I mean by let go is swept under the rug, like all of their other misquotes, misreads, wrong statements that they've placed out there for the consumption of the world, especially the sports world. Look, this thing is supposed to be built on trust. That's why I keep trying to tell you I'd rather go to bat for Lamar than for anybody else when it's coming out of the Ravens or the media. Because everything that they've put out has been twisted, has been found out to be lies, has been half-truths. I mean, so it's like, okay, they're taking a truth and they're twisting it all different ways, all the way so far that it becomes lies or misinformation. So then you have to ask yourself, okay, then what am I going to listen to get any information on this? And then it comes back to probably being Lamar. And that brings us back to, when is he going to drop this, his own interview of himself? Because it's more than clamoring at this point. It's more than clamoring. The Ravens have done a piss poor job. I repeat, they have done a piss poor job in the media relation department regarding the Lamar Jackson contract. They flexed. They pranced around saying, we're the Ravens. We don't got to take nothing from nobody. And a lot of the stuff that they've done, they're having to backtrack on because they're realizing that, oh my God, there's an actual reality where we lose a Lamar Jackson. And on top of losing a Lamar Jackson, we get nobody in return. Nobody worth any value. Nobody worth any draft picks. Nobody anybody wants. And it's so frustrating. Frustrating. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach with these people. Oh, I promise you, man. I mean, they call their lies cause bubble guts. Oh, nasty. But I'll say this much. Do not rule out. I repeat, do not rule out Mike Evans. The reason why I keep trying to bring up that name, right, is because people are trying to jump ship from the Bucs. Baker Mayfield is going to be the quarterback. Some of the receivers are not feeling that. They're not liking that. But the one that can't do nothing is Godwin, because he just signed his extension. It would leave a lot of dead money on them, on their part, if they would cut him or let him go. The person that is able to move to even alleviate some of the cap that is being taken up from the receiving core is a Mike Evans, a 6'5" dynamo that is yet to have under 1,000 yards in a season, even in seasons where he's missed games. So keep your eye out for him, because the one thing the Bucs want also is draft picks. They want to rebuild while still trying to look competitive. We all know that they won't be competitive, but they will look competitive, especially in a weakened NFC. So the Ravens will have an opportunity to prance and to pounce on those opportunities. The only thing that we'd have to worry about is if the Ravens actually are looking at it saying, it's not a want, it's a need. That's the crux. Because we know when the Ravens say it's a need and not a want, they don't go one down. They double down. You understand where I'm coming from? They never just take one. When, O-line is our problem. They don't take one. They take two. Oh, cornerbacks are our problem. They don't take one. They take two. Oh, safety. We can't catch no balls. They didn't take one. They take two. So then it's like, okay, with the receiver, they said that it was one of the biggest problems on their team, and they already took one. So then we're hoping that they take two. I just want transparency. Is that too much to ask for professionals that have made their career in this media thing? Is it too much to ask for the actual truth? The narratives that they are trying to always plant, it never stops. It never stops. It just never. Listen, there were Raven fans that came out and said, we can't afford DeAndre Hopkins. He wants more money. So now it comes out that, hey, you know what I'm saying? He actually doesn't want more money. And then it comes out that he actually is okay with what he's making. And then now he might be able to get under our cap. So I have to ask a question. If that's the case, draft day, draft time, after the draft, during the draft, there's going to be fireworks. Because I'm telling y'all this right now. I'm telling y'all. There's something else cooking up behind the scenes. Greg Roman, it's proving. Greg Roman was the reason a lot of these players did not want to come here, but they wanted to be with Lamar. Now that he's gone, it is looking like a couple players might try to force their way to one named Lamar. And if that's the case, then Lamar Jackson will be a Raven next season. Lamar Jackson will be the offensive player of the year next season. Lamar Jackson will be the league MVP next season. The Baltimore Ravens will be Super Bowl champions next season. They will be the Super Bowl MVP next season. And we will probably have an historical season next season. So I'm here for it. And you should be too. And that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You guys can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and you know I appreciate that. Oh, I want to say something real quick because I didn't say it yesterday. I want to give a shout out to Cold Rain 34. Raise the roof because he became a patron of the Wunderkind Patreon. That's right. He's part of the Patreon flock. Bars! So, Cole Rain, thank you for investing into this platform, for donating to this platform. We're going to grow together. We're going to build something great. We're going to build something that people can be proud to be a part of, proud to watch, proud to represent, and we're going to keep on pushing. So thank you, and thank you for everybody else that has made contributions to this platform. For everybody else, please do remember, listen, I'm going to say this, right? We've been having some amazing viewership of these videos, but it's only like 100 or 200, maybe 300 likes. Please like the video. It helps out the algorithm. It helps more people and you get more content. So please like the content, subscribe to the content. And if you would also like to donate to this platform, at the bottom of the screen is a Cash App for those donations. You can also find the same Cash App in every description for every video that we'll be putting out on this platform. And it goes by $ The Wunderkind Show. In the same description, you'll find the just mentioned Patreon for the Wunderkind Show. And that Patreon includes the Discord. It includes giveaways. It includes questions from subscribers. So go get bought in. All right. So I just want to say, once again, this is the Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.